Isaiah, good morning to you. How are you? Hey, are you there, Isaiah?
I'm good. Yeah, froze for a second, man. I apologize.
Oh, that's the new Zoom way, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes that just happens with this change. So, man, it's really good to see your smiling face. We're neighbors in the sense that your business is literally across the street from where I live, which is pretty cool. But for those that don't know you and your business, introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, my name is Isaiah Stanback. I'm one of the co-owners of Steadfast Fitness and Performance, myself and Jared Harrison. We have been we're entrepreneurs. We've been in business for 7 years, now 4 years living in and operating in Coppell. For those that don't know, we're a personal training and performance facility right in the heart of Old Town Coppell. We have 14,000 square feet where we service everybody, all genres, all fitness abilities, anywhere from personal training to teams to we have 5 different variation of classes. We have boot camps. We pretty much are a one-stop fitness facility that kind of can accompany any talents inside of fitness. So we're right there in the middle of Old Town. We love serving the community, and yeah, it's good to be in Capel.
Yeah, absolutely. It is strange not seeing you and Jared's cars and the parking lot full with everybody over there working out. That is a little bit strange, I will tell you.
Yeah.
So the reason we're gathered here today is there is a lot of changes, a lot of things that have been affected with coronavirus and all of the rules that are coming down, shelter in place, all that stuff. And as a business owner and entrepreneur, how are you and your team doing?
Yeah, it's been pretty frustrating to say the least. We were forced. We were one of the few companies that were mandated to really close their doors. So there's a lot of companies that are still able to operate, small businesses, large businesses alike. Whether they're working remotely or working out of their location. We're in the gym industry, right? We're in the fitness industry, so we were one of the first ones to get shut down. So I think as of March 18th. I think we've been shut down. So that was really frustrating in terms of us not having the ability to facilitate business, whether on-site or off-site, right? With the stay-at-home stuff, we haven't even been able. A lot of places, I don't know, there are individuals or individual trainers who are still taking people to parks and things of that nature, not really abiding by the rules that have been handed down. And we want to be absolutely 100% in accordance with the orders that have been placed forward, just for the safety of everybody. So we have had to shut down our complete business. We have not done anything out of our facility. We haven't done any training offsite. The way in which we have combated this is we froze all of our clients' accounts, so we're not charging anybody for anything at this point in time. So we want to respect everybody that way, and we're just trusting God that we'll be able to make it through. But we have started doing virtual training. So every Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. we're on Zoom, Facebook Live, and starting to do Instagram Live. And on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m., just like we normally have our boot camp. Like I know you always see all the cars out there early Saturday, but we are facilitating those classes online every night just to try to keep our clients engaged. And we're not charging for it. It's a free service. We are beyond grateful for the people that have supported us all this time over the last 7 years, for the city of Coppell that supported us over the last 4 years. So we're not going to charge for this service. We feel like we're in a service-based industry, so we're going to continue to provide that service. And we trust and believe that when our doors are available to be able to open back up, that we'll receive everything, tenfold.
Well, those are some really big changes and impact for sure. Um, so yeah, doors being closed, number one. I mean, you're still providing a valuable service to your clients, but it's interesting that you guys made the decision to just basically freeze payments during this time. You talked a little bit about that. How what kind of led you to that decision versus continuing at whatever levels and what people pay, and shifting your model to an online delivery? If you'd like to share a little bit more about that.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're in a service-based industry, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs kind of forget that, right? If you're in a service, if you're in business to provide service, right? We're believers, right? So our 1 Corinthians 15:58, be steadfast and abound in the Lord in all your ways. We believe that we are literally here to serve others. We're not only here to facilitate business, but our first mission is to serve others. So with that at our core, number one, it's not fair for people to continue getting charged for things that they're not really receiving, right? They're paying to come on site, receive our services on site in person, utilizing our equipment. Well, they're not able to do that. So we can't continue to charge people for something that they're not getting. They're not getting the whole experience, the entire experience. We took it upon ourselves as owners, Jared and myself, to say, hey, we're in a position where we can just now go online and continue to provide some form of service to our clients. Is it the same thing? Of course not. They don't have access to everything that we have. Everybody doesn't have the same resources at home that they would have by coming into our facility. But what we can do is still give great body weight, full body HIIT classes online, keep people engaged, allow people to see each other, allow people to hear our voice. We're still the professionals in this industry, right? We're the ones that they trust and that they look forward to seeing every day. So we want to continue to make sure that we can still come to their living room, their garage, their backyard, wherever it is, just virtually. So we're not charging, like you said. We don't feel like we need to do that. We're trusting God that financially everything will be okay down the road, but we're just doing what we can from where we are.
Yeah, that's well, I appreciate that mindset, but as a business person, obviously, that's that's tough. It's definitely tough. What about have you been able to review or get an understanding of any of the small business loans / incentives that are available? Have you dived into that? Have you had an opportunity to learn anything?
Absolutely. We have an awesome CPA. Over the last, I think 3 years ago or 2 years ago, we made a change in our CPA, and that has been a huge difference maker in terms of our business and our ability to scale. And her team have been absolutely on top of it. They're over Woodruff over in Susan Woodruff over in Flower Mound, actually, and she's been killing it, and she's been staying on top of it, emailing us daily in terms of all the changes, because everybody knows all these changes are fluid, right? They're releasing, hey, we're going to do this, and nobody really knows what that means. So we're all staying on top of it every day, trying to exactly gain a better understanding as to what it is how this is going to affect us. So we have filled out all of those SBA loans and / grants, or however they're titling it at this point. I think those things have been passed, but it hasn't really made it to the banks yet. So we're waiting for that process to happen. Obviously, we're talking with landlords, we're talking with everybody, trying to do whatever we can, financially as business owners, to be prepared and to make any alterations we can so that we can withstand this. But like I said, a lot of that stuff's very fluid right now. So we're putting in applications, we're doing all those things, but we really don't know what's going to come of it. And as you stated before, as business owners, that's a really unsecure place. But like I said, as believers, we're never in control anyway. You believe, you do what you can do in your situation, and you trust God for the rest.
Yeah, amen. Anything that you'd like to share with maybe a business owner or someone that is in a similar position? Maybe some things that you've learned that was really, really helpful, or maybe even something that you kind of failed at that could keep people from doing it. Is there anything specific you can think of?
I would just say continue to surround yourself around positive people. People who have done more than what you've done. I know one of my good friends / mentors is Jason McCann over there at Berry. He's been a great resource for me. We talk often, and kind of speaking with him, has helped me in terms of my mentor and my vision in terms of where this business could go. I'm always looking at situations that arise as opportunities. I don't look at them as, oh my goodness, woe me, I can't believe this is happening. And say, okay, I've had enough things happen to me professionally in terms of sports where I've had 7 surgeries, and I've got my butt kicked in terms of those things. And there's a lot of uncertainty in that, and I've always come out of it. I did what I could control, and I trusted for the rest, and it always worked out. And I think this is just another opportunity for us, and change your mindset as business owners to simply look at this as an opportunity to grow. How can I grow and come out of this better than I did going into it? Yes, your doors might be closed. Yes, you might have had to change your business to online. But guess what? Is there a virtual, portion to your business that you can possibly expand on? During this time, we're at home all day, every day now. Yes, the kids are probably driving you crazy, but how during that time can I utilize this to maybe look at my website? Jared and myself are looking, okay, we're restructuring our entire website right now. We've had issues with it, and it's just like, it's time to redo it anyway. So let's redesign that. Let's make it easily digestible for our clientele base. Let's look at our business model. Let's see, okay, does our pricing work? Is there a better way that we can serve our clientele base by offering better pricing that accompany them and their families better? the services that we are providing, are they all being utilized? So just really going back and really breaking down your business and saying, what changes can I make now that I have this time to do so? Because when you're business owners, when you're entrepreneurs, you work. You're working in the business. You don't have time to work on the business a lot of times. So we're really, taking that positive from this and saying, hey, guys told us to sit back, reevaluate things. Let's dive into it. Let's make some adjustments. So when our doors do open back up, we're not starting off where we left off. We're making a huge stride, and we're improving and being substantially better than we were before.
Yeah, it's positive, and I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, just having that, sometimes just having that mental attitude can make a huge difference during the day or during a moment. So you and your team, Jared, are definitely positive. In fact, I'll pick on you a little bit. Some of the things that I love that you guys are doing is just being so vulnerable and like showing off your dance moves and just being goofy. I love you guys because you're goofy. That's awesome. Well, as we wrap this up, Isaiah, for those that are interested in what Steadfast is doing, would like to become a member, how do they get a hold of you? What's that look like?
Yeah, I would say right now, let's say go to our website, but right now it's under construction. Typically you would go to steadfastfp.com, but I would advise you guys to go to our Instagram handle and our Facebook. So Facebook, Steadfast Fitness and Performance, Instagram, Steadfast FP. That's going to be the best way for you guys to really stay engaged. We also have an application, which is also Steadfast FP, on the Google Play and on iTunes. So stay connected to us that way. And when our doors open, it will be the same. It will be the same Steadfast at the core, but we'll be substantially better in a lot of different areas. So we're here to serve you. We're here to serve the rest of the community of Coppell and then surrounding DFW. We have fun while getting better. That's what we're about. It doesn't matter where you're starting out at. If you're scared, we have something for you. If you think you're advanced, we have something for you too. We really are just here just to make sure that everybody just has fun and gets better.
Well, that's awesome. Well, you are right here in Old Town. It's really good to see you as a neighbor. I mean, for those that don't know, they're literally across the street, catty corner to the brand new Coppell Arts Center, which is awesome. And so if anybody goes out to Farmers Market, I mean, you're a hop, skip, and a jump away from you guys, which is cool. Well, Isaiah, I wish you the best of luck and all the things that you're working in on the business right now, as well as on the business during this time. God bless you. Thank you for being a positive member of this community, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Definitely. You too.